Okay, good afternoon. Today we are going to start the subject Web Frameworks, Java. From that first chapter is JavaScript Basics. Okay, so we are going to see some introductory part about JavaScript, then how to embed JavaScript in HTML, then some statements regarding JavaScript, then some expressions about JavaScript, then functions, how to define the function, how to call the functions in JavaScript, then event handlers in JavaScript. Okay. So first we'll see introduction. JavaScript is a Netscape's cross-platforms. It is object-based scripting language for client and servers application. Whenever we are going to develop any client-server applications, we are going to use JavaScript. We are going to write the script for client side or for server side. Okay. Remember that JavaScript is not a Java. There is a difference between JavaScript and Java. Okay, JavaScript is a scripting language. It is for client or server application. Okay, there are some similarities between both Java and JavaScript, but fundamentally JavaScript is different. Okay, the behavior of both Java and JavaScript is different. You can see we can resemble the Java. JavaScript takes some part from Java, but it is not similar to, or the behavior or execution of Java and JavaScript is different. Okay, the control flow of JavaScript and Java is different. Then there are two types in JavaScript. First one is navigators type and second one is live wire JavaScript. Navigators JavaScript means it is also called as client side JavaScript, and live wire JavaScript means it is also called as server side JavaScript. Okay. Then how to embed JavaScript in HTML? We can embed the JavaScript in HTML by using the script tag or by specifying a file of JavaScript in code. Okay, we can embed the JavaScript using script tag, or we can embed the JavaScript code in HTML document file by specifying that file. Okay, by using event handlers within certain other HTML text, we can add some event handlers. We can write some expressions in script tag. Okay, here you can see the example of script tag. It is an extension to HTML that can enclose any number of JavaScript statement. Okay, here you can see script tag. This is the start of the tag and this is the end of the tag. In between this, we can write the JavaScript statements. Okay, a document can have multiple script tags. Within one document, we can write multiple scripting statements. Okay, multiple JavaScript statements. Okay, we can add multiple script tags in one document. Here we hiding scripts in comment tags. Okay, whenever we are going to add the script in HTML document, we can hide the JavaScript statements in script tag. Okay, this is the way we can hide the statements. Here you can see less than sign not equals to dash double dash at the beginning of the statement, and at the end of the statement we can give the double dash and greater than sign. By using this we can hide the statements. Okay, in script tag if you want to hide. Then see the sample program for JavaScript. We can save the JavaScript code by .js extension. Here you can see the HTML document. We are going to start here. First HTML tag, then body tag. Inside that we are going to write the script tag. Here you can see the script language is equals to JavaScript. This is the JavaScript. Okay, so that's why script language is equals to JavaScript. Then we can print the hello world by using document.write. This is the syntax for printing the any word. Oh, okay, document.write, inside that in between double quote hello world. This statement will print the hello world. Okay, after that we have to end that script. Okay, by using the tag. Here we have started the script tag. Here we have to end that tag. After that we have to end the body tag and HTML tag. Okay, this is the simple hello world program. Here we can add the JavaScript code in a file. Okay, by using src attribute of the script tag. Okay, here we can see the example. Here see head, then title. Okay, title of the page. Here see the script tag. In script tag, by using the attribute of the script tag, that is src is equals to common.js. This is the JavaScript file. We have added this file into this document. Okay, script src is the attribute of script tag. equals to common.js. This is the JavaScript file we are going to add in HTML document file. Okay. After that, we have to end that tag, then end the HTML document. Okay. By using script src. Src is the attribute of script tag. Okay. By using this statement, we can add the JavaScript file in HTML document. Then next part is statements, conditional statement. First one is if else statement. We can declare like if in bracket condition, if that condition is true or false, we will move further. If this condition is true, then it will execute the first loop, otherwise it will move towards the else part. Okay, this is the if else conditions. Then next one is looping statements. First one is for statement. Here is the syntax for loop, like for in bracket initial expression, then semicolon, then condition, semicolon, then increment expression, then the statements under that for loop. Your example is for, we can write the initial expression as consider integer I is equals to 0, then condition for greater than or equals to or less than. Okay, then increment I plus plus or whatever the variable we have declared. Okay, this is the for loop. Then next one is while loop statement. Okay, this is the syntax for while loop, while in bracket condition, then statements inside the curly braces. Okay, while if that condition is true, it will move further. Okay, and execute the statement under that curly braces. Then next one is expressions. An expression is any valid set of literals, variables, operators, and expressions that evaluates to a single value. The value can be a number, a string, or a logical value. Okay. Here, JavaScript has the following type of expressions. It has arithmetic expressions, strings, logical. Okay, logical means it evaluates like true or false. Strings like the character strings. Arithmetic means the numbers. Then next part is data type conversions. JavaScript is a loosely typed language. Okay, that means you do not have to specify the data type of a variable when you declare it. Okay, and data types are converted automatically as needed during the script execution. That means in JavaScript, it is not necessary to declare or to define the data type of that variable. Whenever that script is executed, it will automatically convert that data type or that variable into that data type. Okay, so you can consider the example here. We could define a variable as like where, this is the type variable answer is equals to 42, and later whenever we are going to assign the value to this string value, like answer is equals to thank you. Okay, this is the type conversion. Your next part is how to define and how to call the functions. Functions are one of the fundamental building blocks in JavaScript. Okay, a function is a JavaScript procedure. That means it is a set of statements that performs a specific task. Whenever we are going to declare any function, we know that that function contains the set of statements. That means they have to perform some specific task regarding that function. Okay, here the function definition has these basic parts like function keyword. Okay, then function name, a comma separated list of arguments to that function in parentheses. Okay, then the statements in the function in curly braces. Here you can see the example of function. Here this is the HTML document. Here we have write the script under the script tag language is equals to script language is equals to JavaScript. Then we are going to declare a function using function keyword. Function, this is the function, then this is the function name, function square inside the parameters. Okay, that is number. In curly braces we are going to write the statements like return number into number. That means we are going to write the function for square. Okay, after that we have to end that script, and in next script we are going to print that square of that value. Okay, so here you can write like document dot write the function return comma, we are going to call the function square. Okay, and pass the value to that function. Okay, 5. That here after writing this statement square inside the value, then it will call the function square. It will execute these statements like return number into number. That means the statements will print the value of that or the square of that square of 5. Okay, After that, we have to end the script and we have to end the document. This is the example for function. Then event handlers. There are several event handlers in several languages. In JavaScript applications, there are some events. Events means there are some events are actions that are occur usually when we are going to or we user performs. Okay. Example for event like clicking on a button, moving mouse. Okay. For that there are several event handlers are there like on change event, on click event. Okay. So in JavaScript there are some few event handler functions are there like on abort whenever user aborts the loading. Okay, then on click event means user clicks on the link. Then on change event user changes value of an element. Then on focus event and on load events. Okay, these are some event handlers in JavaScript. Okay, then next one is here you can see the how to declare variable. What is variable in JavaScript? Okay, a variable is a name associated with the piece of data. Okay, variables allows you to store and manipulate data in your programs. Here you can see how to write the variables in or created variables using or in JavaScript. Here you can write the variable using keyword var. Here you can see variable x is equals to 10. This is the value assigned to that variable x. Okay, these are the examples of how to declare the variables using var keyword. Okay, then data types. There are two types, primitive data types and composite data types. In primitive data types, it includes numbers, strings, boolean, that means true or false. Then composite data types includes arrays and objects. Then primitive data types. Primitive includes numbers. Number can be either an integer or a decimal. Strings. A string is a sequence of letters or numbers enclosed in a single or double quotes. Okay. Then next one is boolean. Boolean type. It will return the true or false. Okay. Here you can say JavaScript is untyped language. It does not have explicit data type. It is not necessary to give data type to that variable. Okay, at the execution time or at the runtime, it will automatically take that. That is type conversion. Okay, there is no way to specify that a particular variable represents an integer, string, or real number. Okay, so the variable can have different types in different context. Okay, so it is not necessary to give the data type to that variable. Then next one is implicit data types. So JavaScript does not have any explicit data types. It does have implicit data types. Okay. So if you have an expression which combines two numbers, then it will evaluate to a number. Okay. That means whenever you are going to add numbers, that means it should be an integer. Okay. That means at runtime it will consider as a, if you are adding the numbers, that means the data type should be integer. Okay. Here you can see the examples like variable x is equals to var x is equals to 4. Okay, whenever you are going to write answer x plus y. Okay, here you can you have declared like var y is equals to 11, var z is equals to cat, var q is equals to 70. Whenever you are calculating the answer x plus y, that means it will return or it will automatically add this variable x and variable y. It will take the values assigned to x and y. It will return the answer like addition of this x and y. Okay, here you can see after that variable z is equals to in double quote you have written the string cat. Okay, if you are adding z plus x, z is string type and x is number. Okay, or integer. If you are adding these two, it will add like it will return cat 4. Okay, so type conversion is automatically taken place here. Okay, so next part is arrays. An array is a compound data type that stores numbered pieces of data. Okay, each number data is called an element of array and the number assigned to it called as index. Okay, the element of an array may be of any type. A single array can even store elements of different type. Okay, So how to create an array in JavaScript? So there are several different ways to create an array in JavaScript using the array constructor. Here you can see where a variable a is equals to new array. Here we have declared the array, the contents of that array. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then next one is variable b is equals to new array, or we can give the size of that array. Okay, so or we can use the array literals like variable c is equals to, we can directly take the array like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are the ways to declare the arrays, okay, or to create the arrays. Then how to access the array elements? Array elements are accessed using the, what we can say, rectangle operator. Okay, opening and closing. Okay, so here you can see the examples. Index number. Okay, so here you can see the example of accessing array elements. Here variable is colors, where colors is equal to, this is the array of colors. Okay, it consists of red, green and blue. Whenever we are going to write like colors, this is the index number. Okay, so colors, first zero index, zeroth index is at zeroth, and array index will be started from 0. Okay, so zeroth index there will be a red, at first place green, at second place it's blue. Okay, this is the declaration of array, and this is the how we can access the elements of that array by using the index. Then adding elements. How to add the elements in array? Simply we are going to assign the value to that index number. Whenever we want to add the new array element, at which positions we have to give that positions and value to that index number. Okay, here we are going to see the example. Variable a is equals to new array, it consists of 10 elements. Okay, so at 50th, here we are going to add the value 17. Okay, in that array we are going to assign value to this. Okay, then array length. All arrays created in JavaScript have a special length property that specifies how many elements the array contains. Okay, so here we have assigned 3 elements to that array. Okay, so colors dot length. Okay, it's equals to be 3. Okay, this is the array length. Then primitive data types versus composite data types. Variable for primitive data types hold the actual value of the data. Okay, variables for composite type holds only references. Okay, it's like call by value and call by references. Okay, we already studied. Then variable names, it should be case sensitive. Okay, JavaScript is case sensitive. Variable names cannot contain spaces, punctuation marks, or start with digits. Okay, it is case sensitive. Or variable names cannot be reserved words. Okay, variable name, you can give any name to that variable, it should be case sensitive. Okay, or it start with letters, it should not start with digit. Here are some statements. Here operators like addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, modulus operator, increment, decrement, equality operator, inequality operator, logical not, logical and, logical or, and conditional sections. Okay, aggregate assignments, that means aggregate assignments provide a shortcut by combining the assignment operator, okay, with some other operations. Whenever, here you can see the expression x is equals to x plus 7, it is equivalent to the expression like x plus equals to 7. Okay, this is like agreement assignments, both are similar. You have already done the use, or you already used the increment or decrement operator, how to increment the value, what is prefix and what is postfix. Okay, then control structure, we have seen that control structure like if statements, if x is equals to 10, then it will proceed further for that loop. Okay, otherwise it will execute the else part. Okay, this is the if else condition statement. Then repeated loops, for loops, while loops. Okay, here we have declared the count is equals to 0. If count is less than equals to 10, if that condition is satisfied, it will execute the next statements. Okay, like it will print like document dot write, it will print the count. Okay, side by side it will increment that count. This is the while loop. Then we have seen the for loop. Okay, here this loop is for printing the numbers from 1 to 10. Okay, here we are going to initialize the counter, like this is the initialization, this is the condition, now this is the increment. Okay, here I is equals to 1, it initializes counter. Here I is less than equal to 10, this is the condition, this is the target value. Okay, then I plus plus, it updates the counter at the end of the loop. Okay, so it will print the value of I using document dot write in bracket I, it will print the counter value. Okay, then we have seen the functions. Okay, how to define the functions, how to call the functions. Here you can see the example of functions. This is the keyword function keyword, and this is the function name square x. This is the name of the function square. Okay, so and then statement is functional statements like return x into x. This function will return the square of that value assigned to that x. Okay, the output is x into x, that means it will return the square of that function. Okay, that's it.